Hi. Welcome back to the channel, my ninjas. My name is Joe Amos of Bad Boy Gaming, and we have a thriller for you here. We sure do. 5 million channel views. We did celebrate last night on Twitch. This is true for those of you who were able to make it. It was a real freaking hoot of a time. You have to be in the channel, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Holy crap. We had a blast over there. So thank you for tuning in if you were there. Also, YouTube live streams will come back. I will have you know, YouTube live streams will be back. My birthday, I'm going to be doing my first YouTube live stream in over 3 months. Also, if you want to hook me up with some birthday goodies, I'll open them up live on the live stream. You can send them to my P.O. box. It's in the description of every single video. All right, that all being said, welcome back. We are going over the top 10 Magic the Gathering items sold on eBay. Top 10. This is covering the past 3 months. I haven't done one of these in 6 months. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. But we are back at it. Starting in at number 10. Arabian Nights complete set. I mean, this sucker's got it all. It's the complete set of Arabian Nights. What more could you possibly ask for? Besides alpha or beta, I guess. You can really do that. Maybe a Legends, as well. But no. And the condition doesn't look too bad. One of these has sold. I think it sold for just shy of $500. This is the only one that's like this where it doesn't show the sold amount here. Only because he has 2 up for sale. So 2 of these complete sets. I think I've actually purchased from CC. Yeah, and C Comics. Yeah, I've purchased from them before. Not too shabby, I must say. Library of Alexandria. That Library of Alexandria is beat to hell. But man, you got to admire the artwork on that sucker. I wish I had the original artwork of Library of Alexandria. That is beautiful. I'd put that up in my. I would put that in my den. And then I would be like, I don't have a den. I couldn't put it in my den. Drop of Honey. But this sucker sold for almost $10,000. I mean, it's got every card you could ask for. Bizarre of Baghdad. The whole complete set of Arabian Nights. Just ridiculous, man. So whoever's taking that home. There's one more for sale also. Next up, a vintage Magic Gem Mint BGS 9.5 Alpha Underground C. This sucker sold for $9,900. Shout out to Vintage Magic, my dude. And I'll give you a comparison of how much. I'm surprised this didn't sell for more, to be honest. In Alpha Underground C 9.5, I'm kind of surprised by this price. I thought it would have fetched a little higher. I was thinking maybe close to like $12,000 on one of these. Then again, if it was pristine, you'd probably see it at like $20,000. But Gem Mint 9.5. Maybe that 1.9 of the centering dinged it enough in the I don't know. I'm not an expert on these BGS grades, but I do know a lot because I've dabbled in them for quite some time. BGS, I'm like one step from an expert, I'd say. But I guess it's a fair price under 10,000 with shipping. It puts it a little over 10,000. But Underground C, just the best dual land that's out there. You don't want really anything else. So this is the one to go after if you're trying to be a pimp daddy, and impress them broads out there. Hey baby, check out my fat deck. Yeah. You slap down Underground C and they just they lose it. They lose their minds. So yeah, there's that. This one I thought was really freaking cool. This one's coming in at number 8. A complete masterpiece collection. And not just masterpiece, but yeah, I mean, you're talking the expeditions, the invocations, the inventions, anything that has a shin on it. This thing's got it. So pretty freaking nasty. The quality of some of these pictures aren't the best. I do apologize for that, but that is what you see, and what you get is what you get from what they provide me with. But this is every single invention, every masterpiece, every one of these really rare sets they printed of Magic, which I thought was, now that I look back at it, I think it's really cool they did it. I'm just glad they didn't continue it. I'm glad they just didn't continue it like every set. I wouldn't mind seeing this again, I didn't care a whole lot for this artwork, or not artwork, but the design on the background, the border. I think a lot of people, that was an argument many of us had, was the borders on this just not really, they just weren't that interesting. It reminded a lot of people of Yu-Gi-Oh or something, you know. We all get the direction they were trying to go with this set, with this collection here, but I think they failed. I think they failed pretty miserably in their efforts here of trying to make this unique. They could have just stuck with. They could have stuck with this. They could have easily stuck with the original Masterpiece one, or Inventions. You know, they could have just chilled with this, and that would have been lovely. I mean, I think this is gorgeous. This even it looks valuable. It looks expensive. This kind of looks like a bunch of reprinted Yu-Gi-Oh crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just pulled a No Mercy by the way in the video yesterday. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out. It's pretty nasty that we got that hit. Very lucky. And of course, I always flip out when I get something good like that, and nothing has changed. I did so in that one as well. All right, so there you go. $11,500. Wow. Shout out to all my Geminis out there. I'm a Gemini. It's true. It's true. It's true. It is true. Alpha Starter Deck coming in at number 7. $13,000. You look, good old Card Kingdom solid, huh? $13,000. I just think, man, it's really risky buying this stuff. What is what do you want to know, little Bill? What's an Alpha Starter Deck? You don't know what it is? Well, this is the very first set that was ever printed of Magic the Gathering. And they had booster packs and starter decks. And what little do many people know, that only 1,100 rares were printed in this set, in Alpha. I think it was 1,100. At most 1,300. I think it was 1,100, though, which is very scarce. There's just not a lot of these around. You're looking at a sealed Alpha Starter Deck. I mean, how many of these can possibly exist? How many left are there out there? I mean, I guess the better person to ask would be, probably be Rudy, for that point. But wow, $13,000 with 50 shipping. Who cares about the shipping price? But wow, man. That's insane. This set has the crown jewel in it, the Alpha Lotus, the Power 9. I mean, the dual lands. I mean, it's the first set ever printed. And one can only hope that when you open one of these Alpha Starter Decks, that you're going to get nothing but pristine, or not pristine, but at least, you know, near mint condition cards that you can just grade right away. That, I think, is the ultimate goal. Anyone purchasing one of these, they're either going to keep it sealed, or they're going to open it up and, you know, just relive their childhood, or really try to strike it rich, you know, with maybe pulling that Black Lotus, you know, or one of the Moxes, and then get it graded. And then, I mean, hey, you pull, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you pull a Black Lotus out of one of these. It's near mint condition, 9.5. You're looking at about, what, 40, 50 grand off rip? So you just turned your $13,000 investment into $40,000. But I mean, it's such a gamble. You can miss huge. You can get all the junk rares and crap, even when grading them, you know, and come out with maybe $5 grand worth of stuff. Nothing's guaranteed. That's magic, baby. And I think that's one of the things that keeps me coming back for more. Especially cracking all these booster boxes I do, because, man, it's so much fun, man. I really love it. I just love the excitement of it. And if I could crack one of these open, I so would. Just an original Alpha sealed starter deck. Could you guys imagine if I pulled a Lotus, what I would do? I'd probably streak in my neighborhood. I mean, I'd be running down the street naked. That would happen. So yeah, $13,000. Wow. Moving along, vintage Magic again. There you go, man. Black Lotus. This is pretty freaking sickening. Sold for $13,999.99. I like how you put Pimp Rare. It is the Pimp Rare, absolutely, my dude. Alpha Black Lotus, signed by Richard Garfield. You would think, because it's signed by Richard Garfield, the creator of Magic the Gathering, this card would be worth more money, but it for some stupid reason it devalues it. Maybe this card was an exception. Maybe this card, it increased in value because of that one. I mean, the crappy condition. I don't know. I'm not sure on this one, but 13,999. I think that's a little more expensive than a normal Alpha Lotus in that condition. I have to say it is. So maybe the Richard Garfield autograph on this one helped out. If my dude from Vintage Magic is out there watching this, I know he's a subscriber of mine. Man, make sure you comment. Let me know. That I think this increased in value because Garfield's signature is on this one, which it doesn't happen often. But there you have it, man. I mean, this sucker, 13,999. Wow. So a little over 14 grand. 14 gur for this sucker. Redunculous. And that card's beat to shit. It really is. It's beat to shit. Impressive, though. All right, so that was our number, what was that, 6? 6 spot. Number 5 spot. Another Black Lotus. See, here's the graded condition of 7. This one looks to be, it looks like it's about similar condition, maybe the same condition as the other one. And this sucker sold for, the last one, yeah, this one's a little worse. This one's dinged up a little bit more. But this one sold for, okay. So it's really close, to be honest. It's really close. Which one has more value in it? But I mean, this is a BGS 7, sold for 15 grand, in a 7 condition from Alpha. I think the other one probably would have graded like a 4. It wouldn't have done that good, but so I guess that says a lot. So I think the Garfield signature on it really did help it, because a 4 probably wouldn't sell for like more than 9 grand. I'm guessing. I think it's a pretty solid guess. Maybe 8 grand even. I mean, shit, a 1 might sell for like 4 grand, 3 grand. Who knows? So yeah, this number 5 spot here, $15,000. Could you imagine? That's like buying a new vehicle right now. This one's freaking dope. Number 4. I am so jealous of whoever took this one home. This is just beautiful. The Lara Dawnbringer original painting of the Dominaria card. That angel is just gorgeous. This artwork is brilliant. I like how they have this glass paint effect on this card. Like, you know, what you see in churches and whatnot. It just looks amazing. The quality, the time put into this one is brilliant. I just absolutely adore this card. I do have enough copies, I believe. I got, I think, a promo or 2. I don't think I have a normal rare or normal foil, but I do have, I think, 3 normal copies of it. I like how that one angel's in the background, or that other knight's in the background standing on that pedestal. But really, what are you doing on that pedestal back there, young person? Like, what are you doing up there? You have to come. How do you get down from there? I don't see wings on you. I'm just pointing that out, but wow. So badass. Sweet card. $15,100. 41 bids later. Wow, man. That is really cool. That is really cool. Number 3 spot. Underground Sea. Just to give you an idea, the difference in prices for Underground Seas, the most sought after dual land in history. So I want you to take a look at something. This is an Alpha Underground Sea. It sold for 9.5. Alpha, the first one printed. I want to show you the difference in rarity. 18,499. I believe this one actually sold for a little less. I think it was around 14,000 or 15,000 this one actually sold for. I know it sounds crazy. Someone's like, how is that possible? It was a buy it now best offer. Don't ask why this price is up here, but about 14,000, 15,000. These things are so freaking stinking rare. So freaking stinking. You know what a stinking freaking is? You don't want to know. You want to mess around with a stinking freaking. All right? They will mess you up, man. I don't know. It's a fun little concoction of words. All right. Awesome card. This card is just in ridiculous condition. Graded at 9.5. It's all about the grade, baby. It is all about the freaking grade. You want these suckers to be as pristine as possible. Looks like a little beaten up down there in the bottom left. I wonder if the corners is what's graded lower on this. Corners 9.5. Surface not. Okay, so the surface. Someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna rub these cards together really, really hard. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna upset people. And that doing that alone, that can destroy the surface of the card, the quality, and then it just drops in price drastically. So this sucker, Gem Mint 10 sub, there's that. There's the centering. Perfect 10. Nice. Typical. Just look up here at the other prices of some of these, man. These Summer Magic cards are nuts. This is a Summer Magic. I don't know what this is. I don't think they made... there's no Summer Magic Alpha. There's no Summer Magic Black Lotus. There's none of that. But there's Underground Sea. Just freaking ridiculous. About 15 grand. And when you compare it to the Alpha, it's just like, really? How'd that even happen? Well, Summer Magic's really rare, man. Now you know. Let's move into our number 2 spot. We jump up in price here. We got an Alpha Black Lotus BGS 9. It graded a 9. $26,601. PWCC Auctions. I actually purchased a couple things from them recently. They're good. They're very reputable. As you can see, with 151,114 feedback. Wow. Anyway, moving forward. But this sucker got a grade of a 9, which is mint. As you can see, it's in very good shape. Very good shape. A 9. The corners you look at and you're like, why is it so crappy? I'm honestly surprised the corners got a 9 on this. I mean, I thought just looking at it right now. I know I just said it's in really good shape, but yeah, I didn't see the top right, top left. But I mean, a lot of these cards though have that on them. From my understanding, like the majority have like this, like the edges, the corners are flawed. Not dog-eared, but they're just flawed like that. I don't think I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are like that. So to find one in pristine condition without that, I mean, that's insane. I think there's one out there, and I think it was a beta that we saw, not even an alpha. I don't think there is an alpha Black Lotus. Now, if there was ever an alpha Black Lotus Black Label, do you guys have any idea what that would sell for? I'm assuming over $200,000. If there was a pristine Black Label. Black Label means every subgrade right here graded a 10. It's very unheard of in collectibles. But, I mean, it can take a $5 card and make it a $200 card just like that because it's Black Label. It's ridiculous. Just because not many cards grade Black Label. If you're going to get your stuff graded and you think it's in really good condition, I mean really, really good condition, you always want to go BGS over PSA. I don't care what anyone else tells you. I think Rudy would agree with this one too. If you think it's in just exceptional condition, I'm talking pristine, baby. This sucker, like you look at it, you see nothing, no flaw, and you're a little more experienced, you know. If you had to pick from PSA to BGS, you're going to want to go BGS because you could possibly get that Black Label, and you can possibly... BGS 9.5 is the same value as PSA 10. Might be a percentage or two off, not sure. I think they're pretty damn neck and neck, though. So knowing that you can get just a pristine 10, and then on top of that, a Black Label 10... that makes a hell out of difference. So there's that. But this sucker sold for $26,601. 37 bids on it. Just a ridiculous card, man. Would love to have one of those. Let's go to our number 1. Who is it? Go figure. Another Black Lotus. This one from Unlimited. Pristine 10. Because it's pristine, it gets the big sale. More than an Alpha 9. Do you see that? It's a huge jump. A BGS 9 Mint Alpha, $26,000. A pristine Unlimited, $44,544, 44 pennies plus 75 shipping. This is never going to change. Black Lotus is always going to be the most expensive in all these videos I make where we're showing up everyone's freaking collection. What do you got? What do you got, man? Let me see your collection. You want to buff out that collection? Premier modern day investment. No shit it is. Population 1 of 2. So 2 more of these, or 1 more of these exist. That's it. Ridiculous. Pop counts, it's all about the pop counts, baby. 44 grand. Who's got it? That would buy you a really nice truck. Just saying. All right, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Just in general. I mean, did you expect these kind of prices? Are ya blown away by these prices? Just imagine an alpha and unlimited. And what card would you want to own if you could? And you can't be Black Lotus. Name one card you would want to purchase if you had the money and you had nothing else to do with that money. And you had a gun to your head and they're like, you have to buy one Magic card now. What would it be? Can't be Black Lotus. It's too easy. Okay. All right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps a lot when you like the videos. As always, my dudes, PLA. Boo!